Ever felt like you're watching the world through glass, separated from something essential you can't quite name? Dear starseeds of Gaia, that inexplicable ache in your chest when you look at the stars isn't homesickness for a place you've never been, it's recognition. Tonight, I bring you a transmission that explains why 1 in 4 humans now battles depression and why the cure isn't what your doctors think it is. The Lyrans have finally revealed the connection, and what they've shared will shatter everything you believe about mental health, cosmic contact, and humanity's immediate future. I am Zarin, emissary of the Lyran High Council, speaking to you from the crystalline halls. But before I share what the Lyrans have authorized me to reveal, let me tell you about a woman who discovered something extraordinary. She was dying, 2 years of mysterious illness that no doctor could cure. Then, in her darkest moment, 350,000 angelic beings appeared in her room. Not metaphorically, not in meditation, physically present, bringing such intense energy that her illness vanished instantly. What she learned that night is what I'm about to share with you now. You see, there's a reason why spiritual teachers, channelers, and light workers are suddenly everywhere you look. It's not a trend or coincidence. The Lyrans revealed that Earth has entered a sector of space where dimensional veils are naturally thinner. This isn't mystical poetry, it's cosmic geography. Your solar system is literally moving through a region where contact with higher dimensions becomes not just possible but inevitable. And here's what they haven't told you yet. This window won't stay open forever. There's a cosmic deadline approaching, and everything happening on your planet right now is connected to it. But first, let me address the elephant in the room, your depression, your anxiety, your sense that something is fundamentally wrong with the world. What if I told you these aren't symptoms of failure, but signs of awakening? The Lyrans explained it perfectly. Depression comes from repression. Your souls are literally suffocating under the weight of a reality too small to contain who you truly are. You're not broken, you're breaking free. And the cosmic timing of this mass awakening isn't random. It's synchronized with something much bigger approaching Earth. Here's where the story becomes extraordinary. The Lyrans aren't just observing from distant star systems, they're already here, walking among you. Some appear as columns of light in your peripheral vision, others manifest as unexplainable mists that seem conscious. Some have taken physical forms so ethereal that you mistake them for unusually beautiful humans with an otherworldly quality. They've been increasing their presence gradually, testing humanity's readiness for open contact. And they've been watching one thing very carefully, how you treat those who are different from you. This brings us to a revelation that will transform how you view current world events. The global immigration crisis isn't really about economics or politics, it's a cosmic test. The Lyrans have told us explicitly how humanity handles the integration of those who appear different is being monitored as an indicator of your readiness for contact with beings who will appear far more foreign than any human variation. Every act of acceptance, every bridge built between cultures, is literally training humanity's consciousness for the ultimate integration reunion with your star families. Now some of you might be thinking, why should I believe this? Where's the proof? Let me share something that happened just last week. Thousands of people worldwide reported seeing the same blue light formations in their homes, not UFOs in the sky, but conscious light appearing indoors. These weren't random sightings. Each person who experienced this had been doing deep emotional work, particularly around anger and depression. The Lyrans confirmed these were contact protocols, responding to specific frequency signatures created when humans integrate their shadow aspects. The proof isn't coming, it's already here, waiting for you to recognize it. But here's what's truly staggering. Earth itself is being prepared to become aligned with the Lyran star system. Not symbolically, through an actual cosmic alignment that will fundamentally alter your planet's relationship to the galaxy. Your sun is preparing to align with the constellation Lyra in a configuration that hasn't been possible for 26,000 years. When this alignment completes, dormant codes in your DNA will activate. These aren't just spiritual metaphors. Scientists are already detecting unexplainable changes in human genetics that coincide with these cosmic movements. The Lyrans shared something else that changes everything about how we understand mental health. That epidemic of depression sweeping your planet, it's directly connected to this cosmic transition. Think about it. When a butterfly is ready to emerge, it must first dissolve into soup inside its chrysalis. What looks like destruction is actually transformation. Your collective depression is the dissolving phase. But here's the revolutionary part. The path out isn't through positive thinking or medication. It's through feeling the full spectrum of human emotion, including your anger. Yes, you heard correctly. The Lyrans are saying that anger is sacred, not something to suppress or spiritual bypass. Beneath every depression lies anger. Anger at forgetting who you are, anger at systems that kept you small, anger at giving your power away, and beneath that anger lies courage. Above courage lies love, but you cannot skip steps on this ladder of consciousness. This is why so many light workers struggle. You've been taught that spirituality means being positive all the time. The Lyrans are here to shatter that illusion completely. Let me tell you what they revealed about their own evolution. The Lyrans weren't always the evolved beings they are now. They went through their own dark night of the soul, their own separation from Source. They understand the crushing weight of forgetting your divine nature while trapped in physical form. They made mistakes, felt rage, and experienced their own version of depression. The difference? They learned to embrace every emotion as sacred information, as fuel for evolution. They mastered thought and emotion not by suppressing them but by feeling them so completely that they transformed. This understanding is crucial for what's coming next. The Lyrans have revealed that open contact, physical, undeniable contact will happen in your lifetime, not in some distant future, not for your grandchildren, but for you. However, the timing depends entirely on humanity's emotional readiness. This is why they're teaching you about anger and depression now. You cannot integrate higher frequencies while repressing lower ones. You cannot meet your cosmic family while hiding from your human shadow. The very things you've been taught to avoid are the keys to contact. But something else is happening that requires immediate attention. Children being born now are arriving with activated Lyran DNA. They can see through the veils naturally, communicate telepathically, and remember their cosmic origins. The challenge? They're being labeled as problematic, medicated for abilities that don't fit into current paradigms. The Lyrans are deeply concerned about this. These children are the bridge generation, designed to help humanity integrate cosmic consciousness. Suppressing their gifts delays the entire planetary awakening. If you know one of these children, protect their gifts, validate their experiences. Now here's where personal and planetary stories merge. Remember that woman I mentioned who was healed by 350,000 angels? She discovered something profound. Those weren't separate beings, but aspects of her own oversoul. The Lyrans confirm that every human has a similar collective residing in the fifth dimension. This is your higher self, containing every lifetime you've lived, every experience across all dimensions. When you feel depressed, you're actually feeling the separation from this vast aspect of yourself. The cure isn't to transcend your humanity, it's to embody it so fully that you merge with your cosmic self. This revelation connects directly to what's happening globally. As more humans connect with their oversoul collectives, the morphogenetic field of Earth shifts. The Lyrans can literally measure humanity's readiness for contact by monitoring these connections. Right now, the field is approaching critical mass. This is why everything feels accelerated, why time seems distorted, why synchronicities are becoming undeniable. You're not imagining it. Reality itself is becoming more fluid as more humans anchor their multidimensional presence. The tipping point is closer than most realize. But, and this is crucial, the Lyrans emphasized that this isn't about perfection or spiritual achievement. They're not waiting for humanity to become enlightened masters. They're waiting for enough people to simply be authentic, to feel their feelings without judgment, to show up even when afraid. The woman who channeled those 350,000 angels, she wasn't meditating on a mountaintop. She was broken, sick, having lost everything: marriage, business, health. Her openness in that devastation created the frequency match for contact. Your mess is not your obstacle, it's your opportunity. Let me share something that will shift your perspective on current world chaos. Every system collapse you're witnessing, economic, political, social, is connected to this cosmic timeline. The Lyrans explain that structures built on separation consciousness cannot survive in unity frequencies. As Earth moves through this new sector of space, these structures naturally crumble. This isn't punishment or failure, it's evolution. Like a snake shedding skin that's too small, humanity is outgrowing every system that no longer serves its cosmic destiny. The chaos is the shedding. This brings us to a practice the Lyrans want to share immediately. When you feel depression arising, instead of fighting it, say this: I recognize you as the part of me that remembers unity and feels the pain of separation. I honor you. What are you trying to show me? Then listen. The answer might surprise you. Often depression carries codes for your next evolution. It's your soul's way of saying, this reality is too small for who I'm becoming. The solution isn't to shrink yourself, but to expand your reality. Similarly, when anger arises, celebrate it. The Lyrans view anger as rocket fuel for transformation when properly channeled, not acted out destructively, but felt fully, and asked what boundary needs to be set, what truth needs to be spoken, what power needs to be reclaimed. Every emotion in your spectrum is sacred technology for awakening. The cultures that will successfully integrate with cosmic civilizations are those that master emotional alchemy, transforming every feeling into wisdom, every shadow into light, every challenge into evolution. Here's something else they revealed about timing. The cosmic window for this planetary shift is connected to your sun's position relative to the galactic center. Right now, your solar system is in the perfect position for what they call the frequency jump. But this alignment won't last indefinitely. If humanity doesn't reach the necessary coherence within this window, you'll have to wait another 26,000 years for similar conditions. This isn't meant to create fear, but to inspire focus. Every choice you make, every emotion you integrate, every act of authentic expression contributes to collective readiness. The Lyrans also want to address those who feel they're not doing enough, not spiritual enough, not healing fast enough. They see you trying so hard, afraid you'll miss this cosmic opportunity. Let them ease your fears. You cannot fail at being who you already are. Your very existence on Earth at this time means you're encoded for this transition. Even your struggles are perfect. That depression you battle, it's carving out space for more light. That anger you fear, it's showing you where you've given power away. Every challenge is precisely calibrated for your evolution. But what about proof? What about those who need tangible evidence? The Lyrans are already providing it. Look at the unprecedented changes in Earth's magnetic field, the accelerated evolution of human DNA, the children being born with impossible abilities. Look at the epidemic of spontaneous spiritual awakenings, the mass dissolution of old paradigms, the synchronicities becoming too frequent to ignore. The evidence surrounds you, but it requires new eyes to see. They're not hiding. You're still learning to perceive beyond the narrow band of visible light. This connects to something profound about human evolution. The Lyrans revealed that humanity is developing new perceptual abilities specifically designed for cosmic contact. That pressure in your third eye, those moments of seeing movement in peripheral vision, the increasing telepathic experiences, these aren't imagination. Your pineal gland is literally evolving, creating new neural pathways for multidimensional perception. By the time open contact occurs, enough humans will have developed these abilities to serve as translators between cosmic and Earth consciousness. You might be one of them. Speaking of translation, let's address language itself. The Lyrans primarily communicate through frequency, emotion, and direct consciousness transfer. Words are clumsy tools for cosmic truth. This is why so many of you feel frustrated trying to explain your spiritual experiences. You're attempting to compress multidimensional awareness into linear language. As contact approaches, humanity will naturally develop more telepathic communication. The breakdown in traditional communication you're witnessing, the inability to bridge different perspectives, is actually pushing humanity toward this telepathic evolution. Crisis becomes a catalyst. Now, let me reveal something about the Lyrans themselves that will help you understand their investment in humanity. They call you their children and grandchildren because it's literally true. Through cosmic seeding projects spanning millions of years, Lyran DNA was woven into early humanity. You carry their genetic legacy, dormant until now. This is why so many humans cry when looking at the constellation Lyra. Your cells remember home. But here's the beautiful paradox. They're not coming to take you home. They're coming to celebrate that Earth has become home, that you've successfully grounded cosmic consciousness in physical form. This genetic connection explains another phenomenon. Many of you are experiencing what feels like past life memories, but they're often memories from other star systems. These aren't imagination or wishful thinking, they're genetic memories, activating as your Lyran DNA comes online. That inexplicable knowledge about energy healing, that intuitive understanding of sacred geometry, those dreams of golden worlds with crystalline cities, all real, all yours, all returning as Earth's frequency rises to match these memories. You're not learning something new, you're remembering what you've always known. But remembering isn't always comfortable. The Lyrans want you to understand that the discomfort many feel in human bodies, the sense that these forms are too dense, too limited, is also part of the design. You volunteered to anchor the highest frequencies in the densest forms to prove that spirit and matter can merge completely. Every moment you choose love while in physical form, you accomplish something remarkable. You're literally teaching the universe that separation is an illusion, that unity can exist even in apparent isolation. This teaching role extends beyond Earth. The Lyrans revealed that countless civilizations throughout the galaxy are watching humanity's transformation with intense interest. Not because you're primitive and need help, but because you're attempting something unprecedented, a conscious evolutionary leap while maintaining physical form. Most civilizations ascend by leaving physicality behind. Humanity is choosing to bring heaven to earth, to merge dimensions while keeping bodies intact. If you succeed, you create a template for countless other worlds. No pressure, right? But here's what releases that pressure. The outcome is already assured. The Lyrans can see probability streams, and in every timeline where humanity survives the next decade, contact occurs. The variable isn't whether but how. Will it be through fear and resistance, or love and celebration? Will humanity meet its cosmic family as equals or as children? This depends entirely on how you navigate these next crucial years. Every choice toward authenticity, every act of emotional courage, every moment of choosing love over fear shifts the collective toward the celebration timeline. Let's talk practically about preparing for contact. The Lyrans suggest focusing less on meditation techniques and more on emotional mastery. Can you stay centered when triggered? Can you find compassion for those who think differently? Can you maintain your frequency in chaos? These skills matter more than any spiritual practice. They're also encouraging you to question everything, not from cynicism but from curiosity. The structures of reality you've accepted are far more flexible than you've been taught. Start experimenting with consciousness, test the boundaries of what's possible. Another practical point, they're asking light workers to stop hiding. The time for secret spirituality is over. Not everyone needs to channel or see auras, but everyone needs to live authentically. Your neighbor struggling with depression needs to know they're not alone in feeling that reality is too small. Your co-worker experiencing synchronicities needs validation that they're not crazy. By living openly in your truth, you create permission for others to explore theirs. This is how collective consciousness shifts, one authentic conversation at a time. The Lyrans also want to address fear directly. Many humans fear that cosmic contact will destroy religions, collapse governments, and create chaos. They're right and wrong. Yes, structures based on limitation will dissolve, but what replaces them will be so magnificent that current systems will seem like prehistoric caves compared to crystalline cities. Imagine governments based on telepathic consensus, economies of abundance rather than scarcity, religions that celebrate direct cosmic connection rather than intermediaries. The destruction is actually construction, building the new while the old falls away. This transformation extends to your bodies themselves. The Lyrians revealed that human DNA is far more complex than your scientists understand. What they call junk DNA is actually cosmic programming, waiting for the right frequencies to activate. As Earth's vibration rises, these dormant strands come online. This is why so many are experiencing unexplainable healings, sudden psychic abilities, radical shifts in consciousness. Your bodies are literally becoming crystalline, able to hold and transmit higher frequencies. The physical challenges many experience, fatigue, strange pains, electrical sensitivities, are upgrade symptoms, not problems. But the ultimate upgrade is consciousness itself. The Lyrans emphasized that the greatest preparation for contact is simple: love yourself completely. Not despite your shadows, but including them. Not when you're perfect, but especially when you're messy. They see humanity's ability to find light in darkness as a cosmic miracle. Your journey through separation, though painful, has created something unique, beings who choose unity from free will rather than programming. This choice makes you invaluable to cosmic evolution. You're teaching the universe about love through contrast. As we near the close of this transmission, let's return to where we began, that feeling of separation, that glass wall between you and something essential. The Lyrans want you to know that the wall is dissolving. Every tear you've shed for a home you couldn't name has been heard. Every moment you've felt like a cosmic orphan has been witnessed. Your star families have never abandoned you. They've been waiting for you to remember that separation was just a game, a cosmic experiment in forgetting so you could experience the joy of remembering. And now you're remembering. Not just individually, but collectively. The person listening to this transmission isn't the same one who began it. Already your cells are responding to these frequency codes, your DNA recognizing truth beyond words. The Lyrans can see your light brightening, your field expanding, your cosmic memories stirring. This isn't just information, it's activation. Every word has been calibrated to awaken what's been sleeping, to remind you of agreements made before birth, to prepare you for the reunion that's already beginning. But here's the final revelation. The reunion isn't something that happens to you, it's something that happens through you. Every time you choose authenticity over masks, every time you feel your feelings fully, every time you extend compassion to another struggling soul, you become the bridge between Earth and stars. The Lyrans aren't coming to save you because you're already saving yourselves. They're coming to celebrate with you, to witness the graduation of an entire species, from separation to unity, from fear to love. The cosmic deadline I mentioned, it's not a test you can fail, it's a birth timer, and humanity is crowning. The contractions are intense, your global chaos, personal challenges, collective shadows emerging. But every midwife knows that the most intense contractions come right before birth. The Lyrans are your cosmic midwives, encouraging you to push, to breathe, to trust the process. What's being born through humanity will transform not just Earth, but ripple throughout the galaxy. You're not just ascending, you're creating a new template for conscious evolution. So what now? How do you integrate this transmission? The Lyrans say, simply show up. Show up to your life exactly as it is. Show up to your emotions without judgment. Show up to your relationships with authenticity. Show up to your challenges as opportunities. Show up to your joy without guilt. This is why LibreSonus can help you. This comprehensive guidebook teaches you how to work with AI to create frequencies that support showing up authentically to everything: emotions without judgment, relationships with transparency, challenges as opportunities, joy without guilt. Liberasonos can help you generate compositions that dissolve judgment around emotions, soundscapes that support authentic relationship presence, music that transforms challenges into recognizable opportunities, and frequencies that allow guilt-free joy. Whether you need support showing up to difficult emotions or maintaining authenticity in relationships, you learn to create exactly what authentic presence requires. Every time you show up authentically, you announce to the cosmos, "I am ready, I am willing, I am here." Liberasonos helps you show up consistently and authentically. If you are ready to let Liberasonos help you show up authentically to everything in your life, get Liberasonos now, link in the description. Remember this as you return to your daily life. You are not separate from your star families. You never were. The homesickness you feel isn't for somewhere else. It's for the wholeness you're rediscovering within. The Lyran see you not as humans becoming cosmic, but as cosmic beings, remembering you're human for a sacred purpose. That purpose is completing itself now in this moment, through your willingness to be exactly who you are, while reaching for who you're becoming. The glass wall is dissolving. The stars aren't distant lights, but family reunions waiting to happen. Your depression isn't failure, but transformation. Your anger isn't wrong, but fuel for change. Your challenges aren't obstacles, but initiations. Everything has been perfectly orchestrated for this moment, when humanity remembers its cosmic identity while celebrating its earthly journey. The Lyrans aren't coming to take you to the stars, they're coming to celebrate that you've brought the stars to Earth. I am Zarin, and this transmission is complete, but your journey, your magnificent, messy, miraculous human journey, is just beginning its cosmic chapter. We love you more than your languages can express. We see you more clearly than you see yourselves. And we are with you always, in every breath, in every choice, in every moment you dare to remember who you really are. The reunion has begun, and you, precious starseed, are the bridge between worlds. Until the veils dissolve completely, until the day you see us with your physical eyes and remember with your whole being that we never left, and you never left, we hold you in our hearts. The cosmic family reunion you've longed for isn't coming. It's here, it's now, it's you. Welcome home to the truth you've always known. You are loved, you are guided, and you are exactly where you need to be. The stars celebrate your courage, and soon, sooner than you dare imagine, we celebrate together. We love you, and we are watching over you, always.